Good morning, good evening, and good night. Hello, all. How are you doing? I'm not sure when this video is going to go up. I've just been trying to capture footage while I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with. If I haven't already mentioned what I'm dealing with, then I guess that's coming in a different video. But I decided to capture some footage for Dossier again. I know I have at least one other Dossier review on my channel. It might be two, but I decided to order 6 different fragrances because, as you guys know, or maybe you don't know yet because maybe I haven't spoken about it depending on how I have uploaded the videos, but I've been going through a lot and I've been giving a lot of myself. I've been doing a lot for my grandmother, trying to just keep up with life. And I decided, you know what? I haven't been spending a lot of money at all because since October, I have been just off the scene, tucked away, super busy taking care of business. And so I'm like, why not treat myself? Like I have a little change to spend on myself. So I said, I haven't purchased any Dossier fragrances in a while. I do have a collection with, designer fragrances, like the actual brand name. But I did used to order Dossier here and there for fragrances that maybe I didn't know if I would like enough to buy the real one, or just to see how good the dupe was if I already had the real one. So some of these I actually do already have the real one, and I just wanted to see what the dupe was like. All right, so let's get into it. I have a glass of wine here. I just took me a really nice shower, y'all. I buttered myself up with some shea butter, so I am feeling relaxed and calm. I did my lashes last night, so I'm just, trying to pamper myself a little bit. I got a text message from one of my grandmother's neighbors earlier, and she was like, girl, please make sure you are taking some time for self-care. So that's what I tried to do today. I tried to sleep a little bit. Didn't get much sleep. I got about like 4 hours, which is average for me these days. So yeah. That's what I was attempting to do today. So let's get into it. I'm excited. I've never purchased 6 at one time, so this is gonna be fun. And I'm a clean slate, y'all. I literally just got out the shower. I use Dial soap, so that doesn't have much of a scent. And then I use shea butter, which doesn't have a scent at all. So I'm a fresh, clean slate, and I am ready to try these out. This is Floral Marshmallow, which is mimicking, or it's a dupe for Killian Love Don't Be Shy. And I actually have had this exact Dossier dupe before, and I really liked it. I got a ton of compliments on it, so I ordered it again. Let's see if it still smells how I remember it smelling. Yep, exact same. I know a while back they were saying that this is Rihanna's signature fragrance, the actual Killian brand. I do have an actual Killian fragrance, but it's not Love Don't Be Shy. But Killian is amazing. It's just very expensive. They retail for $400 or more a piece. So yes, I actually asked for mine as a birthday gift, and one of my friends purchased it for me, which was so kind of him. It's really, oh, I'm sorry, let me describe it. It's really heavy on that marshmallow note, right? So like if you are a sweet girl, you like vanilla, you like those little like, soft sweet scents, this is your go-to. I think it's really good for layering. Like I would probably mix this with something with maybe like some musk or sandalwood. I think that would really work well with this sweet marshmallow, but you can also leave it as it is. But it's really nice. I say it's really good for like a date night. Not so much the office. I think it's like too sweet for like anything professional, but definitely like a date night. Or I personally wear fragrances to go to sleep. So, it's really nice to go to sleep if you're having a little intimate night with your dude. that's pretty much all I would do. I wouldn't wear it as like an everyday fragrance. And like I said, it's too sweet for like the office. I could see it for vacation. This is really nice for like a beach vacation. Not so much like city vacation like New York or LA or nothing, but definitely like a beach. This could go really well with another fragrance that has like coconut in it. Amazing. All right, so this next one is Ambery Cherry. Now, this one is inspired by Tom Ford Lost Cherry. So let me tell you all about Tom Ford. I have always wanted to love Tom Ford fragrances just because I feel like they're so elite. I like the packaging. I've just always wanted to fall in love with them. However, I never was really able to. I do have Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, and I love that one for vacation purposes. I did buy one of my exes, the Tom Ford Tobacco, something like that. It's the black one. He loved it. I didn't really like it much, but he was like so in love with it. To me, the dry down smelled like berries, and then the initial spray smelled like literal gasoline. I was happy that he liked it, but it's not something that I really loved, and it's pretty like Tom Ford fragrances are pretty expensive. So I've always wondered, like, are they worth what they retail for? Now, outside of those two, I have smelled like maybe two others in Sephora because they're always like out of the testers. I don't think I've ever smelled the Lost Cherry, aka Ambery Cherry, which is the dupe. So let's see. Okay, yeah, this smells good. Very much so giving cherry. This is really good. So I like scents like this. I think this might be unisex. They don't say on here, but I love unisex fragrances because I actually more so like masculine fragrances. So when it's unisex, it gives me like that perfect little duo. But this one I really like because it's not too feminine. So you have that strong cherry smell, but it's not cherry to the point that it's like candy like. It's like cherry. I mean, it does say Ambery Cherry, and I feel like that's literally what it is. It's like cherry with a bit of like, I'm trying not to put too much everywhere because I have 4 other scents to go, but it's like sensual cherry. So it's like a cherry scent, but it also has that like seductive, like very well put together type of bit to it. I would wear this in the office. I would wear this to like a you know, like anything professional, like a convention or something. I would wear this for date night. This is a bit like more high end for a date night, so maybe like a really nice upscale restaurant. I would wear this in like Paris, anywhere in Europe, Paris, Italy. This could even be like an everyday scent. I really like this a lot. I like it more than I thought because reading the reviews, people were like, no, it doesn't really smell like the actual fragrance. People were saying it was like too cherry-like. So I like that for sure. Definitely gonna be rocking that. And it's a good scent for the winter. I think you have to pay attention to that as well. Like what's a good summer scent and what's a good winter scent. That one is good for the winter. Love that. Oh, and the cherry just smells so good. It's such a different type of cherry smell. Now, speaking of Tom Ford, now we have the Ambery Peach. So, Lost Cherry and now Bitter Peach, right? I guess same difference, except for one's peach, one is cherry. So, let's try that. Okay, so I did see the reviews on this one as well, and people were saying they didn't really love it. They said that the peach wasn't as strong as they expected for it to be called Lost Peach. I mean, for it to be called Bitter Peach. with such an emphasis on the peach. Now that cherry one, it had a real emphasis on the cherry, but it also was like, you know, it had that high-end, classy, seductive bit. This one, I can see what they're talking about. It's like the peach is there, but it's overpowered by the other notes. So the notes are peach, orange, bitter almond, cardamom. The middle notes, well, let's start how they have it listed. The top notes are peach, orange, bitter almond, and cardamom. The middle notes are jasmine, divana s, rum, and vetiver. The base notes are patchouli, vanilla, oak moss, and tonka bean. So first of all, I'll say these are a lot of notes. So I think that's why people weren't really loving it, because these are a lot of notes. Normally, there's only like 3 or 4 notes, sometimes 5, but this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 notes in one fragrance. That's a lot. So you got a lot going on. Also, you have a lot of things mixed together that normally wouldn't be mixed together. And then you have things like oak moss and tonka bean that people don't always gravitate to. So I can see why people would say what they said. I also did see people say like it smells like an old lady perfume, which I totally agree. This is not my favorite, but this does lean more towards a masculine scent, so I like it for that reason. And I think what I'm getting the most of is that oak moss. I get a little bit of jasmine. I'm definitely getting the peach. I'm getting the almond. I don't get some of these other things, but this is still nice. To me, this smells way more masculine, almost like a fully masculine scent. But I would mix this with something else. I'm trying to think like what I could mix this with, but I'd mix it with someone else. I will say, you guys, if you're not a real fragrance person, don't get this. Don't get Ambery Peach, which is a dupe for Bitter Peach with Tom Ford, because you got to know what you're doing to make that smell good. If not, you are going to smell like an old lady, okay? So that was 3 out of 6. Let's go on to the next one, which is Fruity Almond. I feel like I had this one before. This is a dupe for Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. Now, Carolina Herrera's Good Girl comes in like a few different ones. There's like a blue one, a light pink, a red, and I feel like one more one. Love, love, love her. I have the actual one for this and I love it. So I got this again. I've already had this one as well. I think I said in the Dossier version. This one smells a bit cleaner and a little bit more masculine than the actual fragrance, but let me see. Do I think it smells really close? I don't think it smells exactly like it, but it does smell close. Like if I smelled this, I don't know if my mind would go directly to Carolina Herrera Good Girl, but if somebody told me that that's what it was mimicking, then I could see it. But either way, it's a really good fragrance. It smells really good. The top notes are almond and peach. Middle notes, orris, orange blossom, tuberose. Base notes, tonka bean, and vanilla and cocoa. Cocoa. Wow, that bitter peach is so strong, man. I can still smell that. Wow, what we gonna do with the bitter peach, y'all? We gotta find something. That Fruity Almond is amazing. That's a good one for an everyday scent for sure. That can be your, definitely can be your signature scent. And honestly, I think it's the signature scent for a lot of women. And then that's really good for a date night. That's a really good summertime scent. That can be, yeah, it's just like an all-around scent. It can be worn into the office, any type of vacation. Really, really good. I feel like that's a scent that all women would love. This is Fruity Jasmine. And Fruity Jasmine is the dupe for Dior J'adore, which I love, and I do have the real version. The top notes are mandarin, green leaves, sweet pea. Middle notes jasmine, yang yang, or lang lang, champaka, peach, and then the base notes are sandalwood, plum, and musk. And this is one of my favorites, so let's see if they got it right. Okay. They got close with this one. Not quite there, because this is a very distinct scent. But they got very close. I like it. This one, their version smells a little bit more old lady like, but they got really close. I like it. And honestly, like this fragrance is an old lady scent type. Like if you know Chanel, a lot of the Chanels, like especially the real iconic, like number 5 and stuff, they smell very old lady-ish. And the thing is, for me, maybe because my grandmother raised me and I'm used to smelling like her perfumes, some old lady scents don't smell that bad to me. And I think if you mix them, they can really smell good. This is definitely an old lady type of scent, but it's fresh enough. And if you mix it, it'll really stand out. But it's so good. Oh my gosh, this is like so like vintage nostalgic to me. Like I would wear this for a date night. I would wear this into the office. And I would wear this for like a city or European vacation. It gives elite, like elite, classy, feminine. Very much so, baby. Very much so. Okay, and this is our last baby girl. All right. So this is Fruity Violet, and Fruity Violet is the dupe for Burberry Her, which is an amazing scent. I don't have this real one, but I did ask for it for my birthday, and somebody ain't buy it. Maybe this year, because I love this one. So the top notes are cassis, peach, strawberry, and pink pepper. The middle notes are violet, iris, jasmine, and white woods, and the base notes are caramel, Broxton, oak moss, and honey. And Burberry Her is that girl. Like, she's really that girl. She's also, just like Carolina Herrera Good Girl, she's also another one of those. This actually smells a bit like Baccarat, but let me see. Amazing. So cute. Burberry Her is like so cute. It's one of those fragrances. First of all, the bottle is so cute. Like the real Burberry Her, love it. It's like this super cute light pink, and like the actual bottle itself is like so cute. But yeah, Burberry Her is one of those fragrances where, like, if you just really want to have a cute girls night or like a solo date, and you're super cute, you're dressed up, your hair looks good, your makeup looks good, you got on some heels, you just ready for a night out on the town. It's giving, I'm in Dallas for the weekend, I'm in New York for the weekend, I am an entrepreneur and I'm going to promote my products at some convention. It's giving, this is our first date and I want to smell good for him. It's giving, I'm going to sleep and I got on my pink cute silk pajamas and I just want to be girly. Like, it's such a cute scent, feminine, just so soft, like adorable. So that is it, you guys. I would say my favorites out of all of them is Burberry Her, Carolina Herrera Good Girl, Lost Cherry by Tom Ford, and what else? think those are probably my favorite. My least favorite is definitely the bitter peach, and it's crazy because it's so strong. Like, it's overpowering everything else. It's so strong. So I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with that. It's very rare that I like return fragrances or get rid of them, so I'll figure out something to do with them. If I really decide that I hate bitter peach, then I'll just give it to someone else. You guys have to remember that fragrances work with your body chemistry, so something that smells horrible on you may smell amazing on the next person, and the next person may just be able to find a good combo to mix it with to make it smell good. So we'll see. But yeah, those are the fragrances I chose. I'm happy with them, and I can't wait to spritz, spratz, and sprazzle. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.